Now, what Chris is doing in urban areas, Micheal is doing down in our rural communities. Micheal started and is president of the Beara Chamber of Commerce, and trying to keep a very an area of the country that is depopulating very quickly, trying to give it and maintain, keep families there, and maintain some kind of economy. And Micheal?
Thanks very much, Kathy, and I'd like to thank the other speakers as well, and that would be a very hard act to follow. Now, I'm also attached to the Irish Rural Development Society, the chairman of the Crop Association, and we cover the country as widely as we can wherever we have members. We're nearly in every county. Would much prefer to be a lot more plentiful, but time will bring us along. Now, I'm from a farming background, and every evening, anybody that goes into your farming, the first thing a farmer will do is he will look at the weather forecast. I looked at it the other evening, and underneath was a strip, or a strap as I call it, running IMF forecasts a long, severe global recession. For anybody that knows anything at all about farming, people understand the old ideas about farming, that I get all this from Brussels and I get this, that, and the other. But nobody ever talks about Brussels have taken away from us, like Kathleen has spoken before me here, the billions and billions in fishing that they have taken away from us, that were given away to them. You look at the last budget, the farmers, I'm not talking about big farmers, I'm talking about the small farmer, the average of 30 acres, 40 acres. Now, that's all you have open the peripheries. You might have the odd big one or two. There was a cut of 17% in their reps poll. This is the rural protection that they get for maintaining fences, maintaining water courses, maintaining this, maintaining that. Do this, do that, do the other thing. Do everything I tell you, but not what you want to do. I was told the other evening from the Department of Agriculture that there's a further 20% cut in reps coming in September. I said, how come that? This is from an inside source I had. And he says, please don't quote me, so I will not. There's another budget coming down the tracks in September because we will be short 3.5 billion, a further 3.5 billion. And 20% is coming up from that. In the last budget, prior to it, you got a grant of €30 towards taking away a dead animal, taking it to wherever they took it. The money come up and take it away. That's now gone up to €100. I can assure you, and I've seen one yesterday, there will be a terrific shine on dogs this winter. Because there will be plenty of carcasses to eat. And the farmers won't know what the animals went. They'll just be destroyed. Because they're simply, they're trying to educate children. They're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. All those facilities are gone. Without education, you have nothing. If you refuse a child education, you can never ever bring back those years to that child. And that is happening. And will happen more. We are an agricultural country, whether we like it or not. England is not. England is industrial. That's why de Gaulle never wanted England into the EU, into the EEC. All they wanted was cheap food. We talk about the great time farmers said, I was on to a man that was down in Skibbereen Marsh last Wednesday. There were calves sold there for €5. I said, Mother, I got what? €5. He said, I heard it from the tunnel to the lad beside him, he said. Christ by his shuttle with them that they take him at all, he said. Which happened back in the 80s. But we're here today to talk about a way forward. You know, in the farming community, before I go on to that, and I want to dwell too long. In the countryside, the biggest problem we have is planning. For people in the towns, it's a totally different ball game altogether. Last August, I picked up on a directive, or they were using a directive to Cork County Council to create a special scenic landscape of the Beara Peninsula, where I'm from the Parish Valleys, the Sheep's Head Peninsula, and the Mizzen Peninsula. They're going to designate that a special scenic landscape. Now, what chance would a man or a woman trying to set aside the planning permissions to set aside to pay for the children's university here in Cork or wherever? None whatsoever. So with the help of Kathy, I got working it. And I can say here today, the county manager said, if anybody read the examiner did for yesterday, after they occupied the county hall, I didn't occupy the county hall, the chambers, but I was there, but I wasn't one of the proud to occupy it. That it is no longer in existence. It's done in the 2009 to 2015 back. So that is, we've got some out of that. The biggest problem with our planners and our corporate crowd in County Hall, they are all town planners. Anybody inside of this hall here with a degree, they go over to London and study over there for a year, the Royal Institute of Planning, and they can come back here and be fully qualified planners. In town planning, we do not have rural planners in this country. Like I've told them, there are planners, there are county councillors and planners inside in that county hall. They know no more about rural planning than a pig knows about a holiday.
Not correct.
Believe me.
I have a sister of planner up here in the County Hall. Are you going to ask that?
Hold on, you question me after that. You can ask her. Is she in town planning or is she in rural planning?
She's in not in rural planning.
What is she qualified in?
All the county planning.
What is she qualified in rural planning or town planning?
She's town planning.
Well, what the heck does she know about rural planning? No more than a pig knows about a holiday, my good man. She'll follow the county development plan. Don't tell me. I have no problem with legally help. The county development plan is supposed to be put in place.
Yeah.
It's put in place on sustainability.
Yeah.
I have asked them to give me a definition of the sustainability to give me an explanation of the definition of the sustainability. I'm still waiting for the answer.
Yeah, no rural planning, that's still no.
Now, come back to what we can do on the land, brother. The way forward as I see it.
Yeah.
Come back to my previous speaker.